It's locked.
Hey buddies, Venom here and I'm back. Broadcasting part number 5. Now technically this is still part number 4, it's just that for some reason the game glitched and the recording, just had to stop it. So I don't quite get what all that was about. But I take it I have to kill these vampires again, but I'm not going to do that this time. I can't be bothered. That'd be 3 times, but... No, twice? Well, once I think, to be honest. Crumpled letter. Okay, this is what the letter says. Interesting. He says Pembroke Hospital is a good hospital. Rob the dead. Okay, got another poster there.
It's locked, all right.
So where the hell am I meant to go?
It's locked, all right.
I'm sorry you ended up in a late and cold medical bed. Sir,
I cannot enter.
I'm very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to...
Because I need to go... Okay, that's where that guy is.
To arrange to have you buried in the city.
I'm not sure where I need to go back.
As your wife. I hope that might help.
Well, I just tried running around, but I forgot the game glitched, didn't it? So. Yeah, can I go through here?
Locked, all right.
Nope. Right, well that guy is now dead for good, I take it. That's good. So how about the rest of them? Are they also dead for good? Yes, they are. Right, so this is where I got to before the game fucked up on me, so... Okay, there's nothing to collect around here. Let's check the other side. Am I even going the right... I've gone straight past everything. Which doesn't make much sense to me at all, because yeah, I need to go this way, so so I'm going this way, so where do I... Man, this music chopping in and out, it's a bit strange, I swear down. Okay, so they're no longer sitting on these steps, well that's good.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Yeah, okay. Personal question. Oh, I can't ask anything yet. Your life in London? Situation here.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
It's called coronavirus.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you...
volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have all...
I'm not familiar.
The recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague. I've never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Interesting.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Yeah, I think that's really
Goodbye,
about it, I
nurse.
think.
Call me if you need assistance.
It's not even how I wanted to talk to you, it was this guy. Hold on a minute, so this is...
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before.
But he just
at
says
the
you're famous.
Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
People are more important.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Okay, you are exhausted.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran.
Oh my god,
Maybe
what's
you
going
should
on?
think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all
What the
those
hell was
poor
all that about?
souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
You have nothing to prove.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippett, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any
Oh,
opinion
this
about
is
the
those
manager?
times, isn't it? Oh yeah, right.
I
okay.
don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, But I must admit, he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Well, I don't really want to go and talk to everybody, because those conversations are just like... I mean, it's useful. What? Who's she talking to?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new
Have you not
staff
been watching?
members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after this.
Oh, I was wondering
Thank
if you
you,
can
Nurse
speed
Crane.
up conversation, and you can, but I've forgotten the button. Man, you can talk to everybody. Wow. I don't want to engage in all that conversation because it's a bit slow. And the camera angles are a bit naff, to be honest. In terms of, like, location-wise and stuff.
The patients are not.
I mean, not location-wise, I mean in terms of speed.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I've spoken to her already.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
But the suffering continues.
It's locked. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
I'm just gonna say goodbye. Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
This whole video is nothing but talking. This is... I'm not gonna talk to everybody, I mean, wow.
It's locked, all right.
Any lockers on this side? Nope. Okay, so second floor on the left. Oh, I thought I was on the first floor.
It's locked, all right.
I'm just gonna check every fucking door.
Not now.
What's he doing in there? Masturbating. He's like, no, no. Not now. Right, so where the... Find your office on the second floor. Whoa! I've already been everywhere on the second floor.
It's locked.
Please come back later.
Yeah. Okay, I'm pressing the wrong button. So is this my office?
It's locked, all right. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
How convenient.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. It's locked.
Okay, so... Hold on. Oh, I can save my game here, I think. Workshop, I'm not gonna read that. You know, so much writing was there, so fuck that.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Where's the tap? I can hear the tap. No, I can't. I can hear rain. I thought that was a nightlight and stuff. Analyze William Bishop's blood at the workbench. Bring back the one it to its owner. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry this video wasn't all that great. It's been nothing but just talking and talking and talking. And that's a serum as well. So regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds. Right, okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Rest in bed until the next night. How do I do that?
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Okay then guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video here. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Okay, this is Venom, and I'm signing off. Peace.